Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the HOGside. I'm your host, CJ the Hog, and this is my co-host, DMV the Champ. V, what is going on?
What it do, baby? What it do, man? We got a lot to get off our chest to talk about.
we
Let's talk. Let's talk ball, baby.
got the State of the Union later on tonight.
Okay.
I'm down bad, B. I'm usually the most inspirational one.
Oh, I know, brother. I know.
I'm usually the one optimistic one. The most enthused person, out of the two of us, and I'm down bad, man. I'm down bad. And me thinking that it couldn't get worse, it can get worse. It can definitely get worse. And people ask me why? Just tell me why, Hog. Why is it? Why is it get? I tell you why. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 games in the last 5 games were losses. We won one game out of 5, the last 5. You know what? It's not the team that we expected going into the season. 3-5. I'm sorry, 3-4.
We 3-4. We
Three and
walking
four.
into week 8. We walk. Yeah, week 8. Yeah, week 8.
3-4. And the way it's looking, I don't know, man. I need to take a step back and see where I'm at as far as with my mental at with this team. So let's dive right into the madness, the madness, right?
Yes, sir.
Um, let's just go ahead and open up the can. Week 7 recap against the Giants. Falling to the Giants 14-7. Um, in MetLife. Uh, People say all the time, man, it's a rivalry game. I'm like, I don't care. I don't
Okay.
care. Rivalry game or not, man. I don't care. This
Respect.
is it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What's up? What's up, Utah? What's up with you, man? How you feeling, brother?
Utah, what's going on,
What
bro?
up? What up, Cody? My man, Cody. So, Champ, let me ask you something, right?
Go ahead, bro.
You a head coach, right? Let's just say you're an NFL head coach, and your job is to hire the right personnel, and the personnel get together the right batch of players to put the best players on the field, right? Right, right. Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm
Right.
nodding my head. Yes, sir.
So let's say you like a world renowned positional coach. Let's say you a Hall of Fame cornerback, right? And you a head coach, and let's say you haven't hit the market on cornerbacks at all as your tenure as head coach for the Commanders. How does that make you feel as a fan? Makes you feel like, wow, you would think that you know what a linebacker look like, right? You would think
Yes.
look
I,
you
I,
would
I
think
see where you're going. I
you
see
think
where you're
you would,
going.
you would think so, right?
I see where you're going, bro.
Ron Rivera, I don't know what happened between you and with the Panthers. It seems like you found the right caliber with the linebackers you had with the Panthers. What's going on there? You went from having Shaq Thompson. You went from going to having Luke Kuechly. You went from having, these guys that are linebackers on the Panthers to having Cody Barton, John Boston, no disrespect, Malik Hudson, Scrubs. You went from having Scrubs. You know what happened? You lo- you lost the passion, and that's what I'm feeling like now. I think Ron has lost the passion. Ron has lost the passion. You know, and who knows what it could be? Maybe it could have been, you know, him having the cancer along with the cancerous culture in Washington. maybe all that bunched up into him having to run everything, having multiple hats, where you really didn't have to run everything, have multiple hats, but you took on burdens and you couldn't handle it. And I
Uh-huh.
think he lost the passion with I really think he lost the passion. So this is what it looks like. 4 years so far as the head coach. 4 years as the head coach, and you seem to still not get above reproach. You seem like you just cannot get above looking average. We have the talent, to be honest with you. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care if people feel like maybe this talent, maybe this team ain't the best of what we thought it was. But this team is talented, right? Stats wise, they had one of the top defenses in the league, right? Offense was garbage. Bring in EB, you thinking, oh, maybe this offense can do something. And the offense looked like they could score points. But then when you come against these contenders like the Bills, or when you come against, these high powered defenses, I don't know what it is. The point is you can't move the ball. So talking about the
Uh-huh.
Giants are who they are. The Giants are who they are. They were
They were 1-5
one of five coming into coming into
this week.
coming to this week. Metal, even if they were at home, even if they were at home, no way this game should have transpired the way it did. No way. I don't know what it is, man.
Let me
EB,
let me let me piggyback off of you, bro.
go ahead.
This is deja vu once again. And I understand your frustration with Ron. What did I what mean you what have I been saying consistently over and over and over? The team, even when we left last season, I said this off season is gonna show me what direction this team was gonna take a step forward or not.
Mhm.
And you bring in Riley. Okay, that's EB guy. He brought him in. You know what I'm saying? Not a great tackle. You know what we was gonna get from him. And it's like then you had these young cats you drafted and they not panning out at all. So Ron is cutting pasting his offensive line. That's one. Two, we didn't find a linebacker because Ron was, just be honest, he was just being cheap. And I said this to you. I was like, who the hell was Cody Barton when we signed him? I never heard of the dude until you put in YouTube and you see he was with the Seahawks and he had 100 something tackles. I still wasn't sold on this guy. I said it from the get-go. Your off season is going to also help dictate what direction you're going in, bro.
Here's what I
And
did.
you can't keep picking up special team players, third string linebackers, second string linebackers, and trying to make them starters, bro. While everybody else in our division is getting better. I
Absolutely.
said I said this multiple times. Even if we didn't have that much cap space, bro, go get one or two solidified players and call it a fucking day. He did not do it. He bargained thrift shop, and this is what the results you get. We still don't have a number one runner back. The tight end on is I scratch my head on that. Like Logan Thomas, no disrespect on the brother can catch sometimes, but dog, he's slow. There's no urgency on that offense. And then you pick up these cheap offensive linemen. This is what you get. When you got the Eagles are still making plays and we're not signing nobody. We had an opportunity to go after some big dog linebackers that was on free agency. Ron turned his nose up and said, we got everything we need in this room. When I know for a damn fact it wasn't. I knew it, bro. And I agree with you. Ron, how the hell you a Hall of Fame linebacker and Jack Del Rio, y'all both play the position and y'all can't go get a dog at linebacker? And I'm not gonna sit here and crap on Jamie Davis. The dude makes some plays here and there. He was overdrafted. They're just being honest with you. The kid like Jammer Davis got talent. I'm not going to take that from him. He makes some plays. He's just not a number. He's not first round linebacker, bro. He's not. It's about being aggressive. And that's why I get upset because the Eagles, though, they're aggressive. They showing you, yo, we trying to go back to the Super Bowl. They still trading from getting top tier players. They might have to do it when cap time come, but they making a statement. We're not making a statement with the stuff with the moves we made. We still show that we're gonna be content third place. If things get lucky, we might be in second. That's the attitude. Your team is going to be the attitude and mindset of your coach, bro. And you played ball before. If you got a laid back coach who just like crossing his arms, trying to figure stuff out on his own, he ain't got no scheme or nothing really set up for us, we screwed. How the hell we keep bringing in these offensive coordinators and they keep trying to convert us to a totally different offense than what we're not? And I was happy, just like you when EB came here. I was happy. I'm not going to hold you. It was something better than what Scott. And I thought personally, I thought EB was going to come in here and see what we were good at, see what Sam did in college, and he was going to throw in a little bit of Kansas City wrinkles to it. A little bit.
It's the ghost of Scott Turner.
But I thought that's what EB is going to do. Now, because even you can go back and when we played it, I was like, dog, it was only two offensive coordinators I thought I'll be happy with us getting. It was Greg Roman and EB. I would say I'd take any one of them two. Because I felt like what Ron made a statement, we want to be a physical run team with our defense, which was ranked in the top 4. And I'm like, okay, we're going to be a physical team, and you don't ask the quarterback to pass the ball no more than 30 times. God damn, we got slapped up in the face. We looked stupid out there. We looked uncoached. There's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse. Do you understand we lost to 2 sorry-ass teams, bro, that we should have automatically got W's for? Do you clearly understand it, dog? We should be 5-2. 5-2. The Bears game was totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable, bro. On Thursday night football in our house on primetime, we got our shit beat in. Then you go up there against the Giants. The Giants fans been talking trash. Oh, yeah, I wanted this game right here so bad. Now we 0-2 in a division, bro. Then we got to play Philly. Philly knows who they are. We don't know who we are, CJ. We don't know. That's why I said this since the Buffalo game. Which team is going to come out there? You heard me been saying that. I don't know which team is going to show up on Sunday now. We got to sit there with our fingers crossed and just watch football. I'm at the point I'm not even mad no more.
So, real quick, Cody asks, would this game be as damning on EB if the Bills game didn't happen?
Honestly, bro, the last 2 games are on EB.
I think honestly, it's starting to be almost a domino effect, right? And it started with the Broncos. It started with the Broncos. When you shown a little bit that the offense wasn't moving, it was scary a little bit in the beginning. But then the offense got to rolling. But then you go on the Bills and you realize when you playing the Bills, when you playing a contender, a playoff Super Bowl contender, now you see like, oh shit, like I gotta try something else. But you didn't. You stuck to your guns and you were stubborn enough to keep doing what you was doing.
Correct.
And so EB just has to be better. And then rolling around, we still dealing with the same issue. It is week 7, and we still don't have an offensive identity. That is a problem.
I called it. That
is a problem.
I called it.
That is a problem for me. Like you're a Super Bowl offensive coordinator. I don't care if half of it was
it's defensive side too. What's our scheme on defense? We're gonna just work off our form and drop everybody back.
I'm gonna speak offensively real quick. I
Go
think
ahead.
that the narrative on EB is, oh, it was half Andy Reid, half EB. I don't care. The point is, you had some say in play calling. You dealt with the players there in Kansas City. You are a Super Bowl offensive coordinator. The fact that this team still doesn't have any identity offensively, that is a problem. Not when you have a consistent 1,000-yard receivers with 20 different quarterbacks. That is a problem. That is a problem. The running backs ain't a problem. You got a bruiser. You got to hold on. Hear me out. Hit me out. You got a running back that's a bruiser, lacks division. You got a guy who's a wide receiver turned running back, and you got a guy that looks like he's got it, but you're not using. That is a problem. Then you got tight ends. You went to get the tight ends that you that you had a vision for. And I haven't seen Cole Turner. I haven't seen John Bates really in any of the games so far. I seen
Yep.
him maybe one, two times, maybe a drive, maybe two, but that's it. I seen Logan Thomas. That I have a problem with. This offensive line, I get it. This offensive line beat up. It's beat up because you didn't. You and Ron, you are assistant head coach. You're not just an offensive coordinator at this point. You're not. You are the assistant head
Head
coach
coach.
of the Washington Commanders. You, sir, and Ron Rivera failed failed to protect this fifth round quarterback that everybody already has a narrative on. Some people outside of the fan base loves this kid, see what he can do, see that he can be a problem in the NFL as a fifth round quarterback, and you can't protect him. This kid is about to break the record for most sacks in the season, and it's already week 7.
I have a problem. That's today's word, bro. I have a goddamn problem. I'm with you. I can't argue with you.
Like if,
But I've
if
been
I'm
saying this though, bro. I just didn't see it on TV with my eyes. I'm like, what are we doing? Who are we? Who are we?
What's up, Chase? Chase says, "Sup, fellas." Ron knows he's a dead man walking. We in year 4, but the team
Team
looks
look
like.
like they take a step back.
Thank you, Chase. Listen, week 7, week 8. Let me tell you something. Last season, it didn't look like this. It didn't look like this. It didn't look like we were lost in the sauce. We lost a game, won a game. Lost 2 games, won a game. Won a game, maybe won 2 games, and then we went on the 3-game winning streak with Taylor Heineke. We didn't look like this last season. We look worse than last season, and that is a problem. That
All
is a
right, now let
problem.
me ask you a couple questions. My first question is this. I also stated, because with Scott Turner, our offense was at the bottom. It was ranked 28th or some shit like that last year. We cannot. The only thing I have to give EB some credit for is the team can score. They just inconsistent, and our offense is not at the bottom, at the very bottom anymore. He's sort of done his part. It just he. My thing with EB is the same thing. He has the same problem Scott Turner has. He doesn't know how to call plays in what's the word I'm looking for. He doesn't know how to call plays in a systematic manner or way. Like he doesn't know how to mix it up and be balanced on it. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't know. My problem is this. This is why I say I had a problem. I didn't know too much about Sam Howell this year. There's a lot of people bragged about the kid, and I sort of see why. The kid can play. He's a baller. I'm not going to take that from him. Why the hell are we not calling design run plays for him? If we're struggling in the run game with the running backs that we have, why are you not calling some run plays so we can move the chains with him? The only time that kid take over run is when the pocket breaks down. He got to run. Like Sam can run the ball. If he ran for 800 something yards in college a couple years ago, why are we not running no RPOs and quick slants with this kid? You got this kid taking 5 and 7 step dropbacks
You know
every
what?
game. I
I
got
stand.
I got questions.
I stand corrected. We were 3-4 week 7. Stand corrected.
Yeah, but bro, it's the same thing every year. It's the same thing. And the part that I'm upset about is it hurts me the most is when I think of players like Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Allen. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys that I know that consistently come out there and do the damn best and they dogs for real. I feel bad for them. We're wasting their career here. We're wasting it.
So again with the offense, and the crazy thing is, I only called on skill players. Let me talk about the offensive line.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay. The thing that a lot of people in this fan base, right? They look at PFF, which is one of the best resources as far as grading, and when it talks about grading. and really putting the stats on his offensive line, and things like that. I get numbers don't lie. Get that part. There's the numbers, then there's the eye test.
Man, that eye test don't be bull jiving.
That eye test there shows that this line isn't it. It hasn't been it. Here's why. You brought in a guy. You brought in a guy that had an okay season before he broke his leg. Missed an entire season. And you sign him right back after being cleared to play football. You sign him, and now he is our center. And then you got a guy who has been inconsistently healthy at left guard. Then you got a left tackle that is highly inconsistent. A great guy, but highly inconsistent.
Yes, sir.
Highly inconsistent. And what I mean by highly inconsistent, he might block 75% of the time very well, but when it comes to the 25%,
it's ugly.
It's detrimental to the drive. It's detrimental to the offense. So I don't want to hear about the 75% that he looks good in. I don't care about that. What I care about is when it's time to preserve the drive for extra downs and he fails. That I have a problem with. Not my left tackle. No, not my left tackle. I didn't deal with this with Trent Williams. So yes, I'm a little spoiled. I didn't deal with this with Trent Williams. I didn't deal with this with
Chris Samuels.
I didn't deal with this with John Jansen.
Nope.
No. You kept him here out of loyalty. The guy isn't it. Charles Leno, hello, he isn't it. Get it over with. Don't bring him back next season.
We need about 4 starters on the offensive line now.
We need 5.
I'm not gonna shit up Cosme. I don't know.
No. Cosme gave up the most pressures last game. Consistently. Cosme can go or be on the bench. However you do it, you need all 5 starters next year. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you plan it out. It needs to happen. Sadiq Charles, bye-bye. Nick Gates, I love the attitude. I love the grit, but you are not it. Bye-bye. And Wiley, I don't know why
he didn't sit the hell down.
I don't know why Eric Bieniemy thought that you were going to be anything other than who you are and who you have been before the Super Bowl, but you are who you are. You are not good at right tackle. So therefore, my friend, you can kick rocks too.
No, he got to go, bro. That dude got to go. He's beat every single week.
People say, "Oh, Sam Howell also holds the ball a long time."
He does, though, bro.
You want to know why he holds the ball a long time?
Because the receivers are not getting open quick enough.
Maybe sure that he has that tendency, but most of the times when he's holding the ball, it's either the wide receivers ain't getting open or the offensive line. He's scared for his life. 75 sacks. 75. 70. More than 70 sacks in week 7. More than 70 sacks in week 7. Do I need to say it again?
And you want to know what's crazy? I was just on Twitter earlier. The Broncos is dumping all their players, their best players. And they got a left guard that's available they trying to trade for. They even trying to trade Patrick Surtain.
Who,
he's on the trade. Huh?
Quinn Miners?
I believe so. Yeah, it's a left guard. I gotta send it. Matter of fact, I gotta show you.
Please get him.
Bro, we know, but me and you both know that's not happening. We know it. Stop it. We both know it. We got a cheap head coach who does not want to win. He made it clear everything we need is in this building. And me and you can see that's the problem. Dog, they got Jared Judy, Patrick Surtain.
I don't.
bro.
I don't. I don't.
Bro, I
I
would
don't
give
want.
up a first for Patrick Surtain.
I don't
I
want.
would give up a fucking first for him.
I don't want Butterfinger Judy. I don't want him.
Bro, he's a lockdown corner. What are you talking about?
I said Butterfinger Judy.
Oh, nah, hell with him. We don't need no receiver. We don't need him.
I mean, hold on, hold the pause on that. That's
We
another
don't
thing.
need we don't need Judy, bro.
I want to get at. I want to get there too.
Go
Okay,
ahead, you got the
we
floor. I'm about to pull up the information though. Give me a second. Do
gonna
your
get
thing,
there.
bro.
So we're gonna talk about that at trade talks. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
here's another thing that, and then after that we're gonna go to the defense. Other thing is wide receivers, right? We came into the off season and we brought in a bunch of wide receivers, all different types of talent, all bunch of different types of caliber, and one, not one was good enough to send my guy, who everybody calls supposedly trash, to the box.
You right, bro. Right now, because Diami Brown not doing nothing. He's dropping passes.
De'Ami Brown.
The Jahan Dotson situation is a head scratcher. We done seen this kid ball the hell out in his rookie year and then sophomore slump. We can't get rid of him. We can't do any of that.
De'Ami Brown. Hey, dog.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. So they trying to get rid of Garrett Bowles, outside
Okay.
offensive lineman Garrett Bowles.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Judy is on a trade block. Cortland Sutton, offensive line Garrett Bowles, and linebacker Josie Jewell, and safety Justin Simmons, and even cornerback Patrick Surtain over the next 6 days. They dumping. The Broncos is dumping. They're dumping. Now you know offensive line way better than I do, bro. I always tell you, I vouch for you. I always vouch for you.
Hey,
You know
I
your
like
stuff on the line.
I like Garrett Bowles.
Is he even worth reaching for? Be honest.
Mm, mm,
Would you trade for him? I already know the answer to it. You taking too long to answer that question, so the answer is no.
nah, because
You just like I would take him, but that's exactly what you're
it's a
giving me.
it's a risk, right? It's a
Who he
risk.
does he remind you of?
Uh, it reminds me a little bit of like a great value shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good. He's good, right? I like the guy. But when you talk about tackles, he reminds me of
Is he a tackle or
he's
guard?
not he's a tackle. He's a
Oh,
tackle. So you know what? You know who he remind me of? He remind
who?
me of a better product of Eric Fisher.
I remember Eric Fisher for the Rams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Eric Fisher first came in the league, he didn't look good. He didn't look good, and he kind of is like a bust. It's a
Okay.
first round bust. And I think Garrett Bowles is a better product of him. I think he's much more later. I think he's much more faster. His handwork is his hand pretty good, but he's still a risk factor. You know what I'm saying? He's still a risk factor. I don't. But here's what I can say: he's not as much of a risk factor than Charles Leno.
He's better than
And
Leno.
yeah,
You can okay.
yeah,
Like I said, I trust you with the O line.
yeah,
You know your stuff on the O line. I trust
yeah.
you, bro.
And he's better than both of our starting tackles right now.
So, like I said, we both know Ron is not going to make the move, and this is the time to make moves. If you want to act like you want to win, show me that you want to win. That's the way I look at it. We can't keep doing
He's a
these
first
scrubs, bro.
round. He's a first round tackle. First off, so the question is, you know, how bad do you really want this guy? You know, how
I
bad do
give
you
up a
really
four
want?
for a fifth. I guess that's a no.
you know. Um, but yeah, but the only thing about you know
The Patrick
Garrett Bo-
Surtain though, bro, I would give up a first round for him. No
Garrett
question.
Bowles Garrett Bowles only allowed one sack this year. Three it has three penalties. It has
That ain't
three
bad.
penalties so far. It's
Is
not
he?
bad.
Does he excel in pass or run blocking?
Pass blocking. Most tackles excel in pass blocking.
I mean, some, so
I mean, I'm just saying, like when you talking about like
a
tackles,
tackle.
you usually looking at them for the pass game and stuff instead of the run game. It's hard to find a balanced tackle.
So my question to you, once again, bro, if you GM or you're in a wrong situation, you know your offensive line is not up to par, and you want to make a slight upgrade and solidify a position at tackle, what would you trade for him? What would you honestly feel like trading up and giving for him to the Broncos?
I'll give a second round. We don't do
Okay,
good in we do good in drafting in the second round, so I'll take a second round. I'll give him a second. Nah, I'll give him a third. I'll give him a third.
okay, I
I'll
respect
give him
that.
a third.
I
Yeah.
don't see what's the problem with that. That's what I'm saying. But Ron is not going to make that move unless somebody sits down or Airbnb have to come to him like, yo, bro, I need some help on this line, man. Let's make a move. I'm wondering if they both communicating.
I Miss Janet.
Miss Janet, we gotta invite Miss Janet on the show, bro.
Yeah,
We gotta invite Miss Janet on the show.
most definitely. Let's see.
I don't know what other offensive lineman on trade blocks or anything besides the Denver Broncos. They dumping everybody. That Patrick Surtain jump starts screaming in my ears. I'm like, dog, shut down corner.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm almost really, really interested in bringing in Hunter Renfro.
That receiver,
Yes,
he ain't bad. He ain't bad.
he got hands.
No, he do, and he knows how to get
Yeah,
open. He knows how to run routes.
yeah, yeah.
But you
I,
got to feed him the ball for him to get hot, though. You got to feed him the ball like what Carr used to do. You
I
have to
mean,
feed him the
look,
ball.
niggas ain't getting open. I'm sorry, but dudes ain't getting open. Dudes ain't getting open, bruh.
And
And
you
at
know,
this
if you
point,
pay attention to the games, Terry is getting double with the safety over the top. Every doesn't matter. He's getting double. And then you got Curtis Samuel. He's doing his thing respectfully. But like I said, the Jahan thing it's like a question mark. Like, dude, what's going on?
yeah,
And like I said, it's going on week 8. We got a lot of answers to what we all was wondering this whole season. We see it. It's week 8. It's 8 games. It's what 10? Yeah, about 10 or 9 games left.
hmm
Yeah, about 9 games left.
yeah.
And if we lose to Philly this week, I know for a fact they're gonna pull the plug on Ron. They're gonna pull it then. They're gonna have no choice but to pull it. Because that means we're gonna be 0. We'll be 0-2 right now. Yeah, we'll be 0-3 in the division. And are you really like you said with this schedule? We got more harder, difficult teams that's coming up. Are we really gonna win out?
Mm. You know what?
I just wanted them to win 10 games. That's all I had my fingers crossed for. And we gotta
You know
sit here
what?
and watch this team struggle. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm willing to trade Sweat for Burns and to acquire
Hold on,
Burns,
trade Sweat for who?
Brian Burns. I'm almost willing.
I'll trade Chase Young before Montez Sweat, but that's me personally.
Nah,
So if that's the case, how come teams is calling for Sweat? Nobody called for Chase Young.
because people don't understand. People don't understand.
Son, Montez Sweat's be balling, bro. That's just my personal take,
Yeah,
man.
do we? Do
Huh?
we? Do
Yeah.
we?
When Chase wasn't there, who was making plays for us, bro? Tip passes at the line, chasing the court. It was him.
Chase not there. Since Chase has been here, Chase has been doing his job.
Why does she do this all the time? Hold on.
So I don't know, man. It's just a lot. It's a lot of things that's tying into like these trades and all that. And I don't know if I'm ready to really dive deep in the trade right now. I don't know. The thing is, like,
Like, bro,
y-
can you hear me?
yeah, 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 I can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, what I was saying, I wanted to backpedal. So, why you choose Chase Young over Sweat?
One, I think Chase Young is more. I think Chase Young is more athletic. I think he's
Okay,
more dominant. I think he's more dominant as far as getting pressures. Um,
is he? Is he really?
yeah, I
Okay,
think
go
he
ahead.
is. And I think he's more leaner. Like I think with Sweat, I think Sweat. I don't know. Like Sweat is Sweat is known when it's an individual performance, but it's like Chase stands out when it's a team effort. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see. That's what I see. Somebody else can say otherwise, but it's like when it's a team effort, Chase is there, and or it's like when it's Chase and Sweat, things like that. Like, I'm not saying he's not good, but I think right now Sweat would be the better candidate right now as far as trade because of draft capital. Um, Nobody's going to trade for Trace right now because he's just a recent injury guy who just only played 4 games in the season. Well, 5 games this season. You know what I'm saying? And he missed the whole year. Only played 3 games the previous season. With Sweat just been there consistently. So that's just the only reason why I think Sweat would go before Chase.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, man. Like I said, this offense, uh, EB needs to do something quick because I don't think this ownership has no problems with just scratching everything and doing something new.
And like I was explaining to the guys earlier, we gotta be mentally prepared for that. We all knew that this summer. I mean, this year. That's how I was thinking. Like they're gonna observe everything, and these guys seem like they're not playing, and they want to win some games. They want to win some games. They want fans in the stadium. It's a business.
I had to sit and ponder on something in my theory of
Uh
maybe
oh.
what has happened.
What is it? What is it?
That's what I think. I think that Ron made a fast move to bring in Eric Bieniemy to please the culture, to please the culture, to take the take the load off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he thought, and I think that maybe he thought if you bring in Eric Bieniemy, that hot seat would maybe cool down a little. Well, incorrect. That that didn't go well. Now your ass on the hot seat. Your ass is on fire. It's on fire.
But like I said, we all want to, as a whole fan base, bro. We all want to urge the enemy to be here. I really thought this
I
brother was
did.
gonna come in and
I
just
did.
throw in a couple of wrinkles, bro. We can run the
Honestly,
rock.
honestly, I didn't really think Eric Bieniemy would come in here and the offense would just boom click like that. I knew there was going to be some struggles, but
I
I
mean,
didn't think it
he
was going.
even said it to us during the press conference. He said, "Y'all, this is gonna take some time. Be patient." CJ, that's not being patient, bro. That's not being patient, bro. That's not. Bro, me and you both know it takes almost a whole year to get the offense and stuff to be running and clicking, bro.
Mm,
That's why I've been just been patient, bro. That's just me. I just been really patient.
this what?
It's
7?
going on week 8.
Mm.
We've been patient with Scott. We have been patient with Scott. We had Scott for 3 years.
But we knew who Scott was. That's the thing. Like, like we knew that Scott never called offensive plays before. We knew Scott Turner was a quarterbacks coach coming into the NFL and was just turned into an offensive coordinator. We knew this, right? For Eric Bieniemy, we know who he is. We know what he's capable of. We know what he came here to do. So he don't get the same coddling as Scott Turner. 'Cause
Respect.
Scott Turner wasn't an offensive coordinator at all. He was a positional coach his whole career. So again, what's up? Now, and I'm not saying I'm ready to fire EB, but tick tock, tick tock.
I don't
That
want to fire him.
that
Why
saying,
would
no,
you
no, no, no.
fire Eric
I,
Bieniemy? You're going
I'm
to
not saying
stagnate the growth of that quarterback.
I ain't saying fire him, but what
Oh,
I'm saying is tick tock, doc, tick tock. That saying in the hourglass is slowly coming down. It's slowly coming down. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. That's all I'm saying. And the Art said,
man,
doubt they
what's
make
up
a head
with Arch, man? I haven't heard from that brother in a minute.
good. Art said, doubt they make a head coach move this year. Ownership said the year they will let Ron finish year out of respect for what he dealt with or did. I also get better eval of EB and Sam and the offense. Um, I agree. I agree, and you're right. But my thing is this slow progression. It just seemed like
It's killing your soul. It's killing.
it's not even killing my soul. It's just like damn, like it was like I expected for the offense to be better, not like like we can dog anybody anytime anywhere better. But I'm like damn man, at least get past the 50-yard line at least
So you think last year's offense is better than this year's offense? I'm just
in a
asking.
sense, in a sense,
Okay,
or
no,
or
I'm
let's
just asking.
say
Respectfully, yeah,
I
yeah, I
mean
got
I
you.
mean I mean dude, Tress Wade just broke a record, and it's not a good record to break.
I'm. You
I
ain't got
can't,
to tell me, brother.
I can't get excited about the record of him punting 500 plus times. I don't know. Well, having 500 plus yards, having 500 plus yards punting. I don't know whether to get excited because this is record or it's like, damn, yo, we suck.
Did it also? I've been saying this as well. Can it also be that Ron is over his head? The game has passed him. I've said that before as well. The
But
game has passed him. You can't have this old school mentality and think you're going to win continuously with it.
I'm
You're
look,
just not.
and I'm gonna say this, and I want people to understand is I'm not excusing Ron Rivera, but at some point we gotta stop pointing fingers at Ron and deal with the elephant in the room, and is that Eric Bieniemy, you are being stubborn. There's a little arrogance in that
Oh, it
coach's
is.
room.
It is.
There's a little arrogance in that coach's room, and nobody's on the same page.
No. It's obvious. You can really tell. It's very obvious. Very
Jack,
obvious.
Jack Del Rio, Eric Bieniemy, y'all not on the same page. Because if y'all were, we wouldn't be looking at the shit we're looking at. Jack Del Rio, why you not bringing pressure to Sam? Oh, I'm sorry. Our offensive line just can't do it. I'm sorry. But also, this defense, because they laxed up, because Jack Del Rio didn't want them to really, or Eric Bieniemy said, I don't know what it was, but you didn't want to really attack Sam Howell that much in the offseason. And now the defense was laxed up. Now you see the shit on the field. The D line ain't getting hold. Now we talk about the D line. Let's talk about the defense. The D line just ain't getting home.
They're not
Why
getting
not?
home enough. They're not getting home
They're
enough.
not getting home enough.
They've
And
been
people,
making some plays, but it's not consistent.
And it's like Jonathan Allen goes there and said, "Man, I'm fucking tired of the shit. I'm fucking tired of the shit." Well, if you're tired of it, play better. I probably ruffle some feathers when I say that.
You did. You did, bro. You did.
I get you've been battling injury. Well, stop playing in heel. Stop playing in heel. It's the reason why we got Ridgeway. It's the reason why we got Fedarian Mathis. It's the reason why we got Effie Obata. It's the reason why we keep bringing all these D linemen and we ain't been seeing them because you failed to sit back and heal yourself and play while injured. Now you can't. Now you can't get home. But now you tired of the shit.
Just at the moment, from what I've seen, EB is holding the team back.
Yeah, it's both sides, man.
I mean, yeah, but think about it. The last two games, the defense have not gave up no more than 17 points, bro.
I said new complex offense. First time EB has full autonomy. New
New
line.
line, rookie QB, disappointed in EB play calling. Yes, help
EB
the kid. It's
help
7 games. Do they learn and make necessary corrections?
Thank you. Hey, Arch. Thank you. Yes. Yes. So, hey, look, man. You said it the best, dog. I'm disappointed because you aren't helping this kid's progression. The kid getting better by himself.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to tell guys earlier. I was like, dog, everybody's talking about, we might have to start drafting another quarterback. I'm like, from what I'm seeing, I don't think so.
Don't
That's just
need it.
me.
Like I get he's a 5th-round quarterback, everybody.
But he's
But
not the major problem. He's not the major problem. He's not. He's just been, once again, he's been mishandled. And we're not managing in progression of a quarterback once again in this franchise. Why is it so hard for us to do it? Explain that.
you know what?
You can't. This is who we are. We cannot develop a quarterback here.
I'm gonna go out and let the number say this. The round doesn't dictate how talented you are.
Oh, yeah, we know about the draft. That's a gamble. You're gambling. To be
Some people
honest.
don't. Some people don't think that. Some people think, oh, your 1st-round quarterback. That mean your 1st round. You good. No, that doesn't always mean that. You can be a 5th-round guy in one little incident, one little misstep, one little mistake in college can knock you back to the 5th. The kid decided to stay an extra year. Diami came out. Everybody that he played with came out. And wasn't the season that he came out wasn't better than the season before.
But he
But
still
he
had a good
still
season in his
balled
last season.
out. Right. And I guess that is what showed, oh, he held the ball too long. First of all, that UNC offensive line was god awful that year. Sorry to the UNC fans, but that offensive line was terrible. Just as bad as what I'm looking at in Washington. Yep. Straight up. I had to go back and look at it for myself and see why he holding the ball for so long. And the wide receivers wasn't getting open there either. So you come into Washington and you're dealing with the same thing, and you're wondering why he's looking the way he's looking.
To me, last week was the first time I saw that kid rattle, bro. Last week was the first time that I was like, okay.
70 plus sacks. Shit, call me the rattlesnake.
Yep. And it's just unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable.
Like they was just talking about the hits, like the hits that he's taking, and now it's just looking like every hit that he's taking from now on, it's like he's like, fuck, damn,
Once again, it comes to mismanaging your quarterback.
malpractice is what I call it. It's what
Like
we all.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, the kid got some wheels. Why we not running the ball? You know what I'm saying? How many of those that they were throwing, dog, 30 plus times don't make sense for a kid like him. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh my gosh, I
Me,
forgot to
me and
mention
Deuce,
that.
me and Deuce said this since the Buffalo game. Me and Deuce had a talk
Yo,
since the Buffalo game. We was like, dog, this don't make any sense.
I
What are they
forgot to
doing?
mention that. Thank you for bringing that up, Arch. Jesus Christ, 40 to 50 times a game.
He's being mismanaged. I just said that. He's
Wait,
being
wait,
mismanaged.
wait. That sent's knocking into the door. Eric Bieniemy, answer that. That sent's knocking on the door. Get some. It makes no sense.
It doesn't, bro. I never seen anything like it. And this is supposed to be quarterback development. I never seen anything like this, bro. Never. Never. It doesn't make sense to me. That's why I was like, dog, what are they doing? Like, what is he trying to prove? You're converting a run heavy physical team that's supposed to be our scheme to a passing aerial type of defense. We're just gonna pass the ball. That team is not really built for it. Yeah, we got 3 good receivers. That doesn't mean the team is built for passing, bro. It doesn't mean that. Sam should not be throwing the football more than 30 times, though, with that poor O line.
Yo,
I've been
yo,
saying the same stuff.
yo, check this out. Check this out, right? There's only 3 games where they rushed over 100 yards collectively, right? And in those 3 games,
We
one of
won.
those games, one of those games, yeah, one of those games we won. Two of those games, two of those games, Sam Howell, Sam Howell had a completion rate over 60%, right? But there was one game where he threw under 30 attempts. And that was against the
And
Buffalo.
that was the Falcons game.
That was the Bills game. So here's just
It
what is
wasn't a
crazy.
Falcons game?
Nope. Here's what is crazy. And I'm gonna go down the line of the attempts since the beginning of the season. 31, 39, 29, 41, 51, 23, 42.
Go back to the 23 one. What game was that?
That was the Falcons game. 23.
That's when he threw 3 touchdowns.
Yep. Yep.
EB, the proof is in the pudding, bro. What you should be doing, it's there. It's there. I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. I'm scratching my head.
Mm,
We got running backs who got poor vision, and the best talented overall back we got, he fumbles the ball
bruh. 41 times.
51 times.
51 times.
And that's when he
41
threw for
times.
388 with them
Dude,
51 tips.
dude. I'm surprised. I'm surprised out of the 51 times he threw it, he only had 1 interception. This is what I'm saying. This kid is nice. This kid is nice. But he's going to get broken before the season ends. You got to protect this kid. He's going to end up looking like RG3. He's going to end up looking like Patrick Ramsey. He's
I
going
was
to
about to
end up
say Patrick Ramsey, Heath Schuler.
he's gonna end up looking like Jason Campbell.
Yep. Yep. That's why I was like, they got to figure it out. This is on EB to figure it out.
He can't end up like Kirk Cousins. Once Trent left, Kirk Cousins said, "Oh fuck this shit, I'm gone." Deuces, deuces. Count
Hey,
me
my
out of
man.
that.
Kirk's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go to Minnesota real quick. Let me go ahead and pack my bag. Oh man.
this kid gonna get broken, dog. And it's like I get that the fan base is passionate. They want a quarterback because they look at Jalen Hurts. They look at Dak Prescott.
They came in, they got drafted to perfect situations, bro.
They look at Tua. They say Brock Purdy. We seen Brock Purdy on Sunday. Without an offensive line, folks. Without an offensive line, your house will crumble. Without a foundation, there is no house.
You mean foundation in the scheme?
Without a foundation and a plan, there is no house. Sam Howell has no house. Eric Bieniemy has no plan.
I agree.
I don't know what the game plan is before the game starts.
You don't know what
When they
team is going to show up.
when they sit down in the coach's office, I wonder what happens when they say, "Oh, so this is the game plan," and I wonder what happens.
But this is
Nobody's on the same page, and when nobody's on the same page, you look like 3-4. You look 3-4. You don't look 5-2. You don't beat the Bears. You don't beat the Giants. That's 1-5, and that's 0-4. You don't beat those guys. You don't. You lose to those teams. You barely beat the Cardinals. You barely beat the Broncos.
you barely
Because
beat the Falcons.
nobody is on the same team. If they were, we beat the Cardinals by 30. We beat the Broncos by 30. We come into a close game with the Bills and either win or lose. But it's an honorable game because we didn't get blown out. Right? We beat the Eagles. Because if we was on the same page, we wouldn't have had to go overtime. Hello? Am I making sense?
You making sense? I'm not disputing that, brother. You cooking. Go ahead. You got the apron on.
If we was on the same team, Justin Fields wouldn't have the game that he had. DJ Moore wouldn't have 250 yards on 4 cornerbacks. If we was on the same team. If we was on the same page. If we was on the same page. If we was on the same page, Desmond Ridder wouldn't have the stat line like he has. We would see Taylor Heineke before halftime. If we was on the same page. We was on the same page. We wouldn't be hearing Tyrod Taylor's name. We wouldn't be hearing how good Jalen Hyatt is. We wouldn't be hearing those things. Not because they are division any given Sunday, not because of that. If we was on the same team, we the better team. But we wasn't on the same page.
You haven't been mostly the whole season.
Not the coaches and not the players. Warren Sapp been saying it all season. Got to play better. Got to play together. You don't understand how good you can be when you play together. This D-line still hasn't played together. They haven't. They haven't. Secondary. You got a first round cornerback. And you bench him and don't put him back in at all.
He had a couple. They easing them back in slowly.
And hold on. And you watching Benjamin St. Juice get cooked by a rookie multiple times? You don't make adjustments? Because we wasn't on the same page, B.
I'm hip.
Heading back, Terrence said, heading back into our 8th game, we just a team that's still in search of a team. That's the sad part.
Oh, Who he? That's the perfect ball right there. That's the perfect ball. And I've been telling you, like, we don't know each week which team is going to show up. I've been saying that since the Buffalo game.
Yeah, you have.
Best way to help an O lines to get them moving forward some. Slow the pass rush down. Defense are pinning ears back. Arch, ask me this question. What the hell happened to the screen, brother? If you know this, if you know Martindale is blitzing and he's sending guys, what happened to the screen?
I'm gonna be honest.
Misdirection. Like what happened? It's the coaching. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. Why are not there design runs for Sam Howell to run? If we can't depend on our running backs to run the ball, Sam can pick up some yards, bro. Run some RPO, run the slants, run the drag routes. Like, what's going on? I never seen look this bad. It looks bad. It looks bad.
I'm gonna be honest. Um, yeah, I agree, Arch. It's like you slow the pass rush down by just running the ball. And I like B Rob, right? But he's not the running back that got the overall vision.
Uh-huh.
Why you keep running it up the middle, EB? There's an outside. Always have been.
Yeah.
There's a left and there's a right. You go left, you go right. You ain't gotta go completely outside. You can hit the zone read. But you gotta do something. You know? Dropping a rookie back 35, 45 plus times in the game, most games period, let alone behind this offensive line should be a literal crime.
We just said that too, bro. We just said that. It don't make sense. We never seen a quarterback development like this. It don't make sense. It
I've
don't
been
make
preaching.
sense.
I've been preaching. You know? I've been preaching this whole time. And
And it's like we make the sorriest teams look good. That's what killed my soul. It just killed my soul.
I meant to put up the State of the Union
Deep
uh
playoff run.
why winning matters. 3 and 4 is why winning matters. That's why. But there's I really want to talk about this. There's tension in the locker room. There are subliminal shots being taken, and nobody's taking accountability for themselves. And
That's facts. That's facts.
that starts with the captains. Terry, Terry, Jonathan Allen, whoever got that C on their damn jersey, I need y'all to take accountability. It's Terry, I love you, but it ain't like you getting separation that much. Into the Terry stands. Don't shoot me for it because he hasn't.
Nah, that's what I said, dog. You can easily see none of the receivers were getting open. When they show you that jump, Sam holding the ball, and these guys is locked up. And I'm like, how? They all faster than most of the corners in the league. Most corners in the league. I, I, I can't understand what I don't understand it.
Can't either. But I'm at the point now to where I don't know. Like it's somebody asked me the other day, "Oh, what's gonna happen? How
Hmm.
you think y'all gonna look on Sunday?"
One
I don't,
week at a time with this team, bro.
I don't know. No, it ain't no 1 week at a time for me no more. I don't know. I don't know. Is why I do not know. It ain't no 1 week at a time. It's I do not know. I don't know what Eric Bieniemy will come out and do. I don't know what Jack Del Rio going to come out and do with his defense. I don't know what Ron what energy Ron is going to be off of. Like I said, I think he has lost the passion. He needs to go because when I hear my coach tell somebody at halftime when you down 21-3 and you tell the person that's interviewing you after asking you what do you do to get ahead and you tell them,
I
"Oh,
let them figure it out.
I'll let them figure it out. They're the players, they talk to each other, so I'm going to let them figure it out. We're just
Yeah.
the coaches."
That right there told you right there.
Like, you saying we're just the coaches, like what?
I'm telling you right now, I had the strength for that. If we lose this Sunday to Philly, and if we get spanked badly, man, they're gonna call Ronna to that office on Monday. And they be like, bro, here you go. We appreciate everything you're doing. Even though, like Art said, Ron is well respected around the league.
All right,
All
Miss
right, Miss
Janet.
Janet, be safe. Just like Ron said, I mean, just like Art said, Ron has a lot of respect around the league. So they trying to give him the due diligence, but if it's getting bad, bad, they're gonna have to chuck the deuces on.
Yeah, like people say, "Oh, let's run the screen more," and I'm like, "We
It was
tried."
effective.
Yeah, but we tried. The last time I seen the screen ran, Sadiq was on his ass.
That's your bad stuff. Oh man, Sadiq is always on the ground though.
They always on the ground.
He is.
Between him, Gates, or Cosby.
Riley. Oh, Cosme.
Either one of them three. And then you see Charles Leno with his back towards the edge rusher because he
That's
got
true.
turned around. Because he got turned around.
He got hit with that O button
Yeah,
quick.
this
They hit the Dwight Freeney on him.
just over the mediocrity.
I mean, bro, we all are. Until we actually get to see it, this is who we are. Don't be surprised if Ron don't wake the hell up. It's week 8. He's always done this. He'll wake up in week 8 when we're down. We're trying to play catch up. That means every single damn week from here on out, we have to win the game. And with the
Nah,
teams we got up coming up against, it's
nah,
impossible.
nah, nah. Ron don't get to do that no more. You
I'm
don't
trying
get
to
to look
tell
at.
you.
Hold up, wait. You don't get to look at the NFC, the NFC, the standings, and see that there are 6 other teams that's also 3 and 4, and say, "Hey, we still got a shot." No, you don't get to do that anymore. You did it in 2020, you did it in 2021, and you did it in 2022. You don't get to do that no more.
Like I said, Ron was supposed to be let go last year. That was that's what I thought was going to happen, but it is what it is. Especially when he forgot the Cleveland Brown game. He should have been canned from last season. He should have been canned. You don't come out and say, "Oh, we still in the playoff contention." They just like you just lost to the Browns. You're out. You're out. Oh, really? That tells you right there. The man got other things that's more important that he has to take care of. It's past his time. It is. Ron, thank you for bringing some type of little stability to this team. Because let's be honest, before he got here, we were straight hot garbage, just straight trash. Nobody wanted to come here. Nobody wanted to touch him. We got the owner. We got the owner out. We just got to move forward. I don't know what else to say. We can be mad and everything.
That
If you
saved
lose the locker room
ass,
completely,
bro. That saved Ron ass. Getting Dan Snyder out of there. Just
yeah,
want to let that be known.
yes,
Because Dan would have fired the man already. Um,
maybe not.
I said it would have to get real bad if you lose the locker room completely. I don't even see it close to that yet. I don't
Mm,
know.
I
It
don't
ain't it,
know.
it ain't close to for them to be completely lost, like the Terrell Owens. No, like the Dez Bryant and Tony Romo. No, I said it right. Terrell Owens and
You mean
Tony
McNabb?
Romo. No, I'm talking about the Dallas. Didn't Terrell Owens get into it with Romo?
Yeah,
As
because
Bryant.
they was saying he liked Jason Witten more than him. That's why.
Good. Like
Yes, sir.
I don't think it's coming to that yet. I don't think it's coming to the DJ Squirnger walking in the Greg Minuski room and like, hey, bruh, this ain't working.
But we need somebody to do that. We need somebody to do that. We need somebody to sit down with EB just for 1 second and just be like, look here, this is what we good at, bro. This dropping back so many times a game, this is not working. We got to mix it up. We got to shake it up.
Thank you. I seen that today, Arch. I was pissed at work. I was pissed.
Hold on. He said, why didn't EB take a lot of heat for not knowing quantity of sacks?
Nobody gave EB the heat for not knowing how many sacks this kid had taken. And they asked him lately the same question. And they always bring it up for the last 3 weeks, how many times this kid getting sacked, and you still didn't know how many sacks that your quarterback has taken. That is a
problem.
But criticize Ron for not knowing that playoff contention was out of reach. Criticize Ron for that, y'all.
I mean, like I said, bro, they got to figure it out. Because, like I said, I've been seeing it since week 3. The Buffalo game, I might have told you, the Buffalo game was a real test for to see where we at as a team, and we got our ass whooped on national TV.
Bro. It's that arrogance, dog, and that arrogance is gonna bite him in the ass at some point.
It is, but let's be honest, he's arrogant because he's a 2-time Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. But let's be honest, he had the best damn quarterback in the league, the world, Patrick Mahomes. We don't have that here. This is DC, not Missouri. This is DC. This is what we have. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be a little upset because even though I still want to see more, but I think I've seen enough to realize who Sam can play. He's a baller. The kid is pretty damn good. He makes some elite throws.
Hey, Arch, even if they didn't ask him that again, he should have still known. It's all over. It's all over the news. It's all over the sports news. It's all over the TV. It's all over everywhere. In the newspapers, tabloids. It's not something that you can avoid because everybody's talking how Sam Howell is on par to break the sack record for most sacks taken, and it's only week 7. You can't hide from that when it's your quarterback, Eric Bieniemy. You can't hide from that. So why you don't know the amount?
Because you don't give a damn.
I'm done.
Bro, it is what it is. If this is his way of quarterback development, we got more games to watch. We got 9 more games to go. All I wanted this team was to win 10 games. 10 games. 10 games. That's all I wanted. I didn't want no more than that. I didn't see this team getting no more than that. Now I'm looking at us maybe winning 6, 7 games if we're lucky. Maybe total. And then we're going to be drafted again from what? Picks 12 to 18 again? And when there's players out here that we can use desperately on this team right now that's on a trade block, our coach ain't going to do a damn thing. His motto is everything we need is in this damn locker room, and we know that's complete bull. We see it with our own eyes. You got to make it make sense. Once again, I've been saying the same thing over and over. Show me that we want to win. The Eagles do it. Why can't we go be aggressive and go grab some good, legitimate players to help this team, bro? We scared because everybody's scared of the Alvin Hainsworth shit that happened decades ago. So now we want to just buy cheap-ass players, and then we get mad when we don't win a certain amount of games. Or we going out, we picking up. This is the results you get. You get Cody Bartons, this is the results you get. Plain and simple. Riley, this is the results you get. This is what we're gonna get. We both know. Everybody knows on paper this should be a 10-win team. We should be in the wild card. I don't see it right now. Because like everyone said, what the hell is our scheme? What are we good at? We know what we're good at, but the coaches don't. We don't. They don't know. Everyone, the coaches, the players, everybody's saying the same scenario. We got to play better. We got to do better. We got to try harder. It gets to a certain point. How much more can you try? Maybe this is who they are. Just be honest. Maybe this is who the team is. This is officially a 7 to 8 win team due to the foundation of this team from the top to the bottom. I want to see Emmanuel Forbes some more. We don't already invested in him. Why hide him? We just saw Quan Martin family, our second round pick. Where's our rookie center at? They sitting there holding these guys back, and we're gonna be sitting there, and these guys might go there and perform well. We like, what the hell we been doing this whole year? Y'all can't evaluate talent properly? Like, come on.
Sam development is more important part of the season. Imagine having stability at the most important position. Despite record or pending changes, Sam has a chance to answer.
I want to know Arch's take on Sam so far during since the half of the season. Do you think he's potentially the guy, or do you still need to see more, Arch? Like, I'm curious.
Well, Arch is answering that. I want to say, like, my evaluation on him so far, I think that he's a kid that is progressing very well. Despite the sacks, I think that he knows what needs to be done. I think he's not focusing on the things that people would like to know, like what do you what does Coach Ron think about you as a developing quarterback? He's not thinking of those things. He's thinking about the things that's going on right now. The taking the sacks, making sure that Terry gets as many targets as he needs to get. He even said in his latest press conference that he noticed that Terry doesn't get a lot of targets in the first quarter, and he wants to try to
Bro,
change that.
why does Terry keep getting targeted in the second half?
Bro,
That's our best player.
I'm
That's
tired of
our
trying
best
to.
player.
I'm tired of
That's
trying to
our
make
best
sense
player,
of
bro.
this. I'm tired of trying to make sense of this because this is just gonna make my head hurt. I done preached.
You did, bro.
I done gave my State of the Union, and now it's like going ahead of Philly.
You want to get predictions for the Philly game? I can tell you don't. I can tell you don't.
Here's the thing: Philly is still beatable,
Yeah.
no matter how we looked last week. It's about how we look this week. And somebody, I forgot who said it to me this week or last week. Somebody said it best. It's that sometimes, actually, my boy Freak, he told me that sometimes matchups wins fights. Sometimes, like the matchup against the Eagles, we match up perfectly against the Eagles. But when it comes to the Giants, we just don't match up until we beat them. And I
Bro,
didn't understand what he
that
meant
don't
by
make
that at
any
first.
sense to me.
But here's the thing, though: as good as the Eagles are, as good as the Eagles has been looking, they struggle the most against us under any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I just feel like this game won't be as depressing or disappointing. So
You you say you don't think it's gonna be a disappointment this week?
no, are we gonna lose potentially?
I see one team that's prepared that knows who they are versus another team who don't know who the fuck we are. They're just being brutally honest with you. Philly has a scheme. Philly knows what they're gonna do.
Still potentially need to see more check a lot of
Potentially need to see more. Check a lot of boxes. That's fair. That's fair, Arch. That's fair, bro. That's fair.
What about you? How you think this Philly game is gonna go?
If we go out there and we don't come out, I don't know if whoever starts off first, offense or defense needs to. If you're going to start off offense, march down the field, score. Even if it's a field goal, I want to see that we come into play. Defense, if we going out there, I want Philly off the field on the first drive. Don't have them march. Don't let them march you all the way downfield to the red zone area, and then you want to tighten up a little bit so they can kick a field goal.
They might,
Let's take the momentum out.
might as
And
well,
but this is the crazy part. It's going to be here at home, bro. We
might as
know Philly is
well.
about to come and take over our stadium. That's what, man.
Oh, and here's the kicker: we only won one home game.
But this season,
Yep.
yep. And that was what, the Arizona jump? That made no damn sense. Make no sense. And we all know, and I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy or anything, but we know if they get blown out this week at home by Philly, that stadium is going to go back to straight bone dry ghost town.
Holy
I
shit!
can't, I cannot make that up. The fans are like, why am I going to keep spending money to go to watch the team get blown out? Why? And I'm telling you, if we lose at home, and if Magic Johnson is there, he's gonna be like, yo, Ron, here you go. Here's your pick slip. You gotta go. They're gonna give Airbnb the interim head coach job. They're like, all right, we're gonna see what you're gonna do. You go ahead. Let's see what you're gonna do. Then what? That's how I was like, man, we need to ride this out till the wheels fall off. This is the time, not just for the coaches, and I say this too, CJ. You know, heard me said it plenty of times. This is a test for the fans this year to see, can we take it? Because for all these years, as me being a Commanders Redskin football team fan, us fans, we give every quarterback, whoever it is, you got to week 6, week 4 to get it together. It's got to be like this. This is the time we're gonna have to sit there and just be like, man, what's gonna happen? We're gonna see what happens. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be more ugly games this year. We know that.
Mm.
We're gonna play. The back end of this schedule. We got tough teams, bro. Playoff teams. We're gonna have to show up or stay our ass home. We can't be little kids when it comes to the big stage. We pissing down our leg on game day. We can't keep doing that. We can't. If you're gonna piss down your leg, let it be at the end of the end of the thing. At the beginning of the season, yes, I thought this was a 10-win team. You knew what I did. I kept screaming 10-7, 10-7 realistically. Now I'm looking at 6-7 max. Max. I don't see 10 wins no more. I don't. This team owes me 7 games, and you telling me out of the next 8, 9 games that we've got left, it's 9 games left.
And
It's 9. It's about to be 9. 9 plus 8 is 17.
yeah, that's right.
So, bro, I'm on the same page as you. I don't see this as a 10-win team. I don't. Unless Airbnb turns his offense around and make it work, I don't see it. I see 7 wins max. Maybe 8 if we get lucky.
Either Ron or Jack Del Rio has to get fired.
All right, and let me ask you this quick question. If we fire Jack Del Rio, right, and then come next season, who's the best defensive coordinator that you recommend to come in? I know who I want in my head, but I have to see how this season plays out to see if they fire him. It's
Mm.
one candidate for sure that I want to be our defensive coordinator. If the season doesn't play so well for him, and if they let him go, I want him, hands down. And I'm waiting for you to find out. Guess who I'm talking about?
Who?
Robert Saleh.
He ain't taking no demotion, bro.
Huh?
You got him messed up. You think he's gonna
Bro,
be
if he gets fired as a head coach, as a New York Jets head coach, if they decide to move on from him this year, he's going to go back to a defensive coordinator. He's not getting another head coach job.
They not though.
I'm telling you, the Jets. We don't know with them. Woody does unpredictable things. But unless you got another defensive coordinator that you know that's going to be worth taking a shot at.
You know what? I got two.
Who the two?
Um,
I'm curious, bro. Who the two?
I gotta ease up on that. I don't know yet.
Dog.
You know what? No, give me uh, give me no, no. I'll take it. Give me the Bears. I mean, not the Bears. The Browns defensive coordinator.
They're not. If they can continue to play what he gonna do, what he's doing, they're not gonna let him off the building.
What's
He's
his
not
name?
gonna leave the building.
Joe Woods. Didn't he just get an extension though?
Who's Joe Woods?
Uh, defensive coordinator for the no, no, not Joe Woods. Not Joe Woods. Jim Schwartz.
Jim is with the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, not Jim. Yeah, Jim Schwartz. Give
I
me
don't
Jim
think he's
Schwartz.
gonna. I don't think he's gonna go nowhere. He's been a head coach before.
I
He
think he
ain't gonna
will.
go nowhere unless he's a head coach.
I think he will.
From the Chiefs to be a defensive
No,
coordinator.
the Browns.
Jim Schwartz is the Browns defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
I thought so. Who's the Chiefs defensive? Oh, it's Spagnola.
think so.
Spagnola is the Chiefs defensive coordinator.
Yeah, but it's like
All right,
this.
I'm about to ruffle your feathers just to mess with you. I want to see your reaction. It's an inside joke as well. Rex Ryan.
Between who?
Good old Rex Ryan.
Neither.
He came out even said he was like, if I had those guys on defense, they wouldn't be playing like that. I was like, yeah, you right. He gonna blitz everybody.
I take Brian. I bring Brian Flores in.
He ain't gonna. I don't see that happening. He's with Mike Tomlin. Why would he?
No,
Why would he want to come here? Mike Tomlin
no,
not
he
gonna
ain't.
buy him.
No, he ain't. He in Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. Hold on, I thought he was with Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh.
Mm-mm.
Because Mike Tomlin picked him up when nobody didn't want him. Remember, Mike Tomlin signed him as a defensive coordinator. I didn't know he went to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. Telly, what up, Telly?
Telly. Hold on, so he's with the Vikings now, not the Steelers.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Gang, gang.
yeah. So, no,
Hey,
no, I got
hey, Teddy. Quick question, bro. We having a discussion. And I hope Archer's still on here too. Who would be the best defensive coordinator candidate to replace Jack Del Rio, and that's available for next year? And like I said, for me, if the Jets are petty, things is not working right with Robert Saleh, I'm snatching Robert Saleh up. He's not going to get another head coaching job, bro. He's not. He been with the Jets for 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years, going on for whatever. Dog. If it depends on what Woody does with the Jets. If he lets him go and they want to get a different head coach, I'm calling Robert Saleh ASAP. ASAP. He has 2 stints with 2 different teams where they've been in the top 5 in defense, and he's pretty damn good at his job. The 49ers and the
you
Jets.
know Leslie Frazier. Didn't he take a break from coaching for a year?
Hold on, Leslie Frazier. Ain't he with somebody? I could have sworn
Mhm.
he's with somebody.
Didn't Leslie Frazier take he said Greg Williams.
Hey, Arch, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But he's not going to leave. He's the head coach for the Defenders. He ain't going to leave to come back here. I don't think so. Man, that's another good candidate. I forgot about Greg Williams. And we
Man,
both know Greg is going to have that defense
I
rocking.
am over Greg Williams, bro.
Why? I want to hear this one. Why?
I'm over it.
Well, he's old school defensive coordinator style.
It's just one of those things where, like, you know what you getting out of him, and whether or not you want to, like, even like move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't see it. I'm not saying it can't happen. Oh, snap! I forgot. Bengals defensive coordinator too.
Who's the Bengals defensive coordinator?
Lou Anarumo.
I'm thinking
And
I'm gonna
they
pass on that. I'm gonna
and
personally
they
pass on that.
what you mean?
Dog, you said the who? You said the Bengals, right?
Uh,
Dog, the Bengals defense. Where's they rank? They trash.
they're not trash, bro. Stop it.
What is the Bengals defense rank
The
right
Bengals
now?
defensive rank. Let me, 'cause I know.
They might be better than ours, maybe, but dog, they got you forgot the Bengals were getting steamrolled this most of this whole year.
They're not steamrolled. They've been losing games, but they ain't been getting steamrolled. They 3-3.
All right, so what's the defensive ranking?
Yeah, let me get to it. Change that. Total defense. If you're going to buy opponent yards per game,
CJ, I'm waiting. Total defense, bro.
what about Israel Evero,
Where,
the,
where,
Pan-
where, where
the
huh?
Panthers defensive coordinator?
Pass. Pass.
I don't know. I take a young black coach, and as a defensive coordinator. Maybe it's the players. Maybe it's the players and not the what's up, Josh? Salute. Sam is not as in game, but you know, I think this team can still be a 10-win team. Just like it's a lot of stuff got to change, bro. A lot of stuff has to change in
It
order
has
for
to
the
be the
team.
offense and that defense.
Some some has to change.
I don't see it no more.
Some has to change. You know, and
We got to win 7 games out of 9. We got to win 7 games.
yeah, that's the XFL, dog. That's the
I
NFL.
just, bro, I just don't. Everyone's seeing it. Greg Williams is a dog. Even before he left, who was the last team he was coaching for on defense? Dog,
The Saints.
the Saints, right? The Saints had a good defense.
Philly at home sets up for a letdown. Sets up for a letdown for me, guys. We have a ton of unanswered questions, real questions. Philly just beat arguably the best team in football in Miami, and will we beat them? No. Terrence, I hear you, right? Um, this game could be close. This game could be a rout. However, is Miami arguably the best team in football? I wouldn't say they're the best team in football. Do they have the
I
best
don't think they're the
offense?
best team in football.
Do they have the best offense? Yes. But um everybody has their bad day. You know what I'm saying? They beat look, they beat the Dolphins, Jets beat the Eagles. We just watched 49ers lose.
They lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, so look, man, it's anybody's day at this point.
Any given Sunday, bro.
It's
But it
anybody's day,
has to be right.
man. But I do understand why you feeling like that. Like this team, man, this team is just so draining, man. It's like I just don't know. I'm disappointed because there was there's so much potential on this team,
That's correct.
but there's no leadership. First off, there's no leadership, none.
Outside of Terry,
The whole thing. Ron
respect.
ain't Ron not a leader.
No,
Eric Bieniemy is being stubborn. Jack Del Rio is doing Jack Del Rio. And then when you're talking about the players, Terry is fed up because he not getting the targets. Jahan Dotson dropping passes. De'Ami Brown also dropping passes. Not surprised. Um, the offensive line is even worse than it was last season. The defense has regressed. Benjamin St. Juice, stop doing that seatbelt thing, bruh.
get a little locked after every play. He's doing.
Jonathan Allen, stop complaining. Play better. Or sit on the sideline and heal. Whatever it is, stop complaining.
I mean, he has a right, bro. He has a right to express himself. They asked the question. He has a right, bro. Bro, he's been one of the top most consecutive best players we had on that team, bro.
I don't care. I don't. Stop complaining. I don't care if it's been 7 years, dog. I don't care. And I also want to address one thing, right? That's my guy, first off. Jonathan Allen is my guy. But Ryan Clark, and I hope this gets out to you, okay? Ryan Clark, I want you to understand something, all right? There's no reason to clown a guy who's frustrated with how this team, who he knows has so much potential, is failing right now. There's no reason to come for a guy's looks, right? Does he sound like a whiny baby? For sure. But you sounded like a whiny baby, sir, when you were playing.
Oh, we're not gonna get on. We're not gonna get on RC, dog. Like RC, let's just be
Remember,
honest.
remember
RC was
when,
only good because
remember,
who he played
remember,
next to. Let's be
remember,
honest.
remember when Ryan Clark was crying because he ain't really getting that many plays? Remember that Ryan Clark was crying? Guess what, Ryan Clark? You wasn't that good anyway.
Like I said, dog. Look, he played against the two best safeties of the game. He played against Sean Taylor and he played with Palomalu.
Ain't my fault you came back out of retirement and you got stuck with Chris Horton. Oops. This is
Hey,
first.
hey, so go ahead, Chris Horton. He had a solid year. He had a solid year, sir. First team
This is
Sam is
first
seeing
thing.
twice.
Yeah, I'm saying them twice too, though. This game is interesting on so many
To be on a positive
levels.
note, yes. On a positive note, yes.
All right, so game prediction.
You go first.
24-17 Commanders. That was right on time, too.
Man, I can't believe I'm about to say this. And I might get called out for it. It is what it is. This is how I feel in my heart. It's in my heart. I see 28-17 Philly. To be honest with you.
I'm mad at it.
And I can't believe I'm saying that on my podcast. It sucks. It just we us fans, we don't know what we're getting. That's what makes it difficult.
I ain't mad at it, bro.
I am.
Greg will put the D back in the defenders. That defense is crazy good.
He left the Bills. It sucks, bro, because it's like I don't know what team I'm gonna watch. Are we gonna watch an offense is gonna come out there firing all cylinders? Are we gonna watch a defense is gonna shut down or show up and keep Philly to less than 17 points like they did the last two teams in the last two games? We don't know. Is Sam going to drop and throw for over 30 passes again? We definitely know that, yeah. We know that. We pretty much know that. So I don't know. It sucks that I have to say this this is my squad, bro. And it hurts because we don't know what team is going to show up Sunday.
Like I want to forfeit my season tickets so bad. I feel like I'm gonna regret it if I do.
No, man, don't feel regretted, man. You a fan. You deserve. You work hard. This is what you wanted, bro.
But I'm
Don't.
tired of wasting my time, bro. I'm starting to
I
sound like
understand.
Telly.
I
I'm starting to
understand.
sound like Telly right now. I'm tired of wasting my time.
I'm just telling you. I understand. I understand.
But this team still had a lot of season left.
I don't know what we're gonna get, man. It just I don't know, man. And then the Philly fans gonna come in and take over the stadium this Sunday, and it's just gonna be crazy, man.
Yo, Telly, like I hear you, but we just not one of those bad teams that stat goes well for. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
But CJ, you just also said too, bro. We match well, even though they're division rivals. We match well with them. The difference between them and us, they got a coach that's aggressive. They got an owner that's aggressive. We don't have that here yet. You see how their organization starts? These niggas is letting it know. Everybody in the NFL know. Oh, we went to the Super Bowl lost last year. We be back. We coming back. We coming right back. And they
let me
still making
let
moves,
me
right?
let
And
me let
getting
me
better. We're
let me
not.
set one thing straight. Let me set one thing straight. Bringing in Julio Jones does not scare anybody. Okay?
Bro, nobody's. It just they
Nah,
making moves to show you that
nah,
they trying
nah,
to win.
nah.
That's the whole point.
Bringing in Julio Jones do not show that you're trying to win. Bringing in Julio Jones just make you look desperate and make
Then
you
they
look
got Kevin Byard too, bro. That makes them look desperate too.
okay. What has Kevin Byard done all season?
I mean, I haven't been watching no Titan games that too much, so I don't know. I don't know, but
Let me
the dude
know.
has no. He has a resume though. Byard can ball. Byard's a baller. He can play. But this the point I'm trying to tell you. It's the perception though, bro. What are we doing? Who are we scaring when you signing Wiley? You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it. Like, dog, the teams is going to play us straight up. They're going to put a safety over the top and let that corner. They're gonna blanket Terry, and everybody else got to step up. We have nobody else on that offense that's going to scare anybody. We don't. And I've been saying it. We got an old ass man playing tight end. When he catches the ball, he can't get no separation. We got a good wide receiver that's in a sophomore slump.
Easy.
Like, bro, we can go on and on about this offense, bro. Like, we can do this. It just has to make sense. Like, it has to make sense, bro. It's sometimes you gotta even look like, oh, is these Bamas even practicing? Like, sometimes it doesn't even, they just look out of sync, bro. Horribly bad. And Sam, like I said, Sam is developing. Some of those sacks does belong to him too. He's holding the ball, stepping in the pocket, or he's trying to wait for a receiver to get open, and the line just getting pushed back. He's getting snatched up. I never seen this happen in a long time, bro. Since, like you said, since Jace Campbell, since Gus Farrat, we have not seen this type of play. We haven't. So how can us fans be confident we're gonna hold it down at home this week? And the only way, to be honest with you, the only way I see the fans is going to fill that stadium, Josh Hart's going to have to give us some free beers and hot dogs this weekend or something, bro. That's the only way I see it. He's going to have to put aside free hot dogs and beer for the fans to show up. Because Philly, we know Philly is coming. I won't be surprised they got some fans that's already down here cold, chilling in one of our fancy hotels, just waiting for Sunday to get here, bro. I'm tired. Like you said, I'm just like you. I'm tired of losing. But this is what this team is. We are 7-8. If things go good, a 9-win team, bro. At best. At best. And for us to get that ninth win, things have to go right. Things will have to go right for us to win 9 games. He said, "Keep the glizzies. I take the free beer."
I mean, listen, man. Like, I just need people to understand. Like, people say, "Oh, why Philly doing this? Why Philly doing that?" Because they trying to make it back to the Super Bowl. They're not that far off, though. They're not that far off, Brian. We are. We're like, bruh. They're they're on the shore. Like it's like let's say it's like a fish that want to be on the shore, right? And they're like right here close to the bank, and all they need is a nice jump to get on the shore, right? And we're like
Okay.
and we're like the guppy that's all the way in the middle of the ocean, and that's not even close. We're not close. We're not even close to being playoffs. We're not. So people saying, "Oh, Philly's doing this, Philly doing that, they bringing in this, they trading for that." That's because they are desperate. They keep going to the Super Bowl and not winning things. They are desperate. They feel like they are safety away because they lost the safety. They lost Chauncey Gardner Johnson, and they realized that it's defective. It was defective that they lost them. So what are they doing? They bringing in Kevin Byard because they're Super Bowl away. They're safety away from a Super Bowl. They need a wide receiver because Quez Watkins ain't it. So they bring in Julio Jones because they just a tad bit two one maybe two players away from a Super Bowl. We're 53 men away from being a Super Bowl champion.
Damn. God damn. You just saying we did a whole new team. 53 men away? Damn, CJ. God damn. I'll have to
All right.
disagree with that, but okay.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe I exaggerated. All right. Maybe I exaggerated. All right. All right. We 33 players away.
I can take that. I can take that. That seems more reasonable. I definitely I definitely can do that, bro.
Here's who I'll keep. Here's who I'll keep. Sam Howell, Terry, Curtis, Jahan, Cole, hmm, maybe Bate, depending on if we can get a better tight end. That's 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody on the offensive line. Sorry, nobody. I don't want anybody. Yeah, I could find a whole new guy. Find a whole new depth. Don't want anybody. Don't want no offensive lineman on this roster. I don't.
Understand.
They can all kick rocks.
No backups either.
No backups. None.
Respect. Okay.
I don't want none
Okay.
of them. They're scrubs. I don't want any
Respect.
of them. Not Lucas. None of them. You know. Um. Chase, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Ridgeway, Mathis, KJ,
We need
KJ,
to see him play some we need to see him play, bro.
KJ. I don't want any of the linebackers. None.
Okay.
I don't
Respectfully.
want any of the linebackers. You know. You know what? I scratch that. You can bring Jamin along. Jamin. I think. I think. I think JDR is just not the guy for this defense, yo. I don't. He's not the guy for this defense. Um, let's say Jamin. You give me Fuller, give me Forbes, give me Quan, and everybody else can kick rocks. Bye bye, Benjamin St. Juice. Yeah, yeah, you heard me.
I'm not talking about safety, so you walking away from Cam Curl.
No, no, no. I said cornerbacks, safeties,
Oh. But
safeties.
what you said, I'm thinking of the whole back, the defensive backfield.
Nah,
That's what I'm thinking about.
safeties. You can give me Defoe and Cam Curl. That's it. Shason Everett, and Will Quan Martin too. Shason Everett, I love your story. I love the whole underdog guy, the story. Oh, shed my tears. But no, you're not good. You're not good as a safety. Sorry, I'm not. No,
You done with Jeremy Reeves too?
I'm done. They're scrubs, bro.
No, I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, they're scrubs. They're scrubs. Like, I'm sorry, this is football. I can't keep holding on to the guy that had the underdog story. That's
So
just
you are
doing
you
just
are you
enough.
getting rid of all the running backs too? Because I would.
No,
I'm getting
I'll
rid of the back.
you give me Chris Robinson, Chris Rodriguez, and Brian Robinson. I said the Shays or Everett, didn't I? I meant Jeremy Reeves. That's what I meant.
Your ass too.
Thank you for correcting me, B. 'Cause I said Everett. I said the Shays or Everett. I meant Jeremy Reeves
No. You good, bro. You good. You good. So out of all the backs, you will keep just Rodriguez, right?
and Brian Robinson. Like Brian Robinson, like I said before,
He
because
said not 33 players away. Duh. He said that's starting the offensive line and defense. He wants a new team, Arch. He wants a new team. A whole new team. CJ, I'm not mad. I want you to keep going. Like I said, I will get rid of the running back room. That's just me. I've seen enough. Rodriguez, I like because he's a rookie. I spare him.
hey,
We need a home one threat back, and I've been
see,
screaming it for a long time.
see, here we go,
All
here we
pro. He said
go,
not all pro Revo.
here we go, here we go. If we
Bro, we
gonna
haven't
skip,
had an all pro player since Sheriff. I think Sheriff went all pro with us.
that's special teams, bro.
Bro, that's why I asked you about Jeremy Reeves, and I was like, and you said he
He's
gotta go, he gotta go. I'm not gonna
he's
argue with
a scrub, bro. Like I'm tired of guys that we love because of the story and they're underdogs and they do just enough just to make the roster. Dax Mill is one of them. Like, dude, like I look,
you. So Dax Mill will never be on my team, period. I'm done.
listen,
We
listen
done with
though,
him.
listen though. I'm talking about just like dudes that do just enough just to stay on this roster. You didn't hear me say bring along Dax Mill. No, you didn't.
I sure did. You're right. I sure did.
You didn't. You know what I'm
That's so
saying?
bad.
You know, like no, just like we're maybe not 33 guys, but we're definitely between 30 and 25 guys away from a Super Bowl.
God damn. That's so half of your roster. So everybody else is practice squad. Just about. Just about, to be honest with you.
No, you go bye bye. There ain't no. You go bye bye. Practice squad members too. You can kick rocks too. I don't. There's no need for me to keep you guys. He's a he's a huge special teams savant. If listen, I'm sorry guys. If he is the guy that you just want to keep on special teams and you only have one good free safety and one good strong safety, I'm sorry. You can kick rocks.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Because when it's time for him to come in the game and he gives up a pass or a big play or something like that, guess what I'm gonna do? All pro Revo.
I like Khalid Hudson though. I don't think I will walk away from him yet. That's
Yeah,
just me. That's just me.
yeah,
Respectfully, respectfully.
he can go.
Don't running backs, they're gone. That's just me. I'm
See,
done.
nah,
I'm
man.
done. I'm done seeing
Nah.
Brian Robinson running to the ass of an offensive lineman continuously when the
Well, he
cutback man
he
is there.
he he don't have vision, and most of the times he's running into the lineman because old Sadiq. Every time he snap the ball, Alex Sadiq or Nick Gates is on their knees or something, like they're a prostitute in Vegas or something. Hello, like like I like the guys. I like these guys. I like Leno. I think he's a good guy.
Just not a good left tackle.
He's a sad excuse for a left tackle.
Respectfully. No argument here. I just like it. Just I look at it like the GM, the coach of them need to be very strategic and know what they're doing. It
Like
just
no way Bill Callahan is running with this offensive line. No way. No way. No way in hell. Not even a chance.
who's Bill Callahan coaching for now? The Browns still? The
Yeah,
Browns?
yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. He ain't coming back here.
Even with injuries, they're still a top offensive line in the league. Just want to put it out there. So, this oh man, I
Bro, I
pray
never seen you this frustrated ever, bro. I
because
never
bro,
seen you this
like
frustrated.
I tried to listen to people when they say, "Oh, in PFF, this PFF, the offensive line is this, and the offensive line is that." Like, Sam Howell also holds the ball on, and this, all this cape for the offensive line just gotta stop. Stop caping for this offensive line. This offensive line was bad. It's worse than last year's. And that's
Man,
saying
yes,
something.
it is. Or was it the Taylor Heineke effect?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I think it was the Taylor Heineke effect, bro. I think it is.
Saying y'all acting like y'all know coaches. Hey, look,
Nah, bro. We don't.
I know a few. I know some coaches. I know some coaches. But um, eh, this offensive line, bro. It's like, man,
CJ, we're
bring.
gonna have to thug it out, baby. To
You know
this
what?
season, we're gonna have to thug it out.
Bring back Trey Turner and Andrew Norwell for God's sake, Joe. It,
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
I'd rather have Andrew Norwell than Sadiq Charles at this point.
Man, Andrew Norwell was to get. Oh,
But at least Andrew Norwell knew how to block when it's time to run the ball.
yeah,
At
that's true.
least
He was a good
that.
run blocker. He can run block.
But Jesus Christ, yo, it makes no sense. Why this? Oh gosh.
CJ, like I said, I think we're gonna have to thug it out this year, bro. This is gonna be one of them years we're gonna have to thug it out.
How many sacks Taylor Heineke took last season?
He
Yeah,
about to be blown. It was less sacks than
uh,
this.
I gotta
It was
ask.
way less sacks than this,
I gotta ask, bro.
bruh. It's way less sacks than that. You got to forget Taylor Heineke would get the hell out of that pocket and be gone, or that ball is out of his hands. To just be honest with you.
You know what? Let me not do Taylor Heineke because he was the backup. Let me do Carson Wentz. That's a better.
Who you want to use? You said Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
Who?
kind of have to. All right,
Who?
26 sacks all
That's the
together with
whole season. That's the
the whole
whole
season.
season.
That's the whole season. I want to know how many did he have before his injury. I don't know how many he had. How many he had before his injury. That's the overall question. Let me see. So how many sacks did he have before?
Excuse me.
All right. So Jesus Christ. 20
We both
sacks.
know it's lower than what it is now. We both
20
know
sacks. 20 sacks
on Carson Wentz alone,
before he got injured.
and then the 6 sacks came from Taylor Heineke.
No, the 6 sacks. The 6 sacks came afterwards, after they put him back in. So
So how many times did Heineke get sacked?
he got sacked 26 times altogether. But before his injury, before Taylor Heineke came in, he had 20 sacks.
So yeah, 20. So Carson Wentz got sacked 26 times.
And that was in week 7.
Ooh, damn.
So Arch,
Hold
I know,
hold
Arch,
on,
I know
hold
you want
on.
to. I know you want to use your Gopher gift on this app, but again, you can give me Norwell and Turner right now in replacement of uh in replacement of Sadiq Charles right now as we speak. You can give me those guys back.
Is Chris Paul hurt? Is he hurt?
Apparently so. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on. I don't know. It's a lot of guys on the injury list. I don't know why it's injured, but
so that offensive line from last year, which everybody didn't like too much, gave up a total of 26 sacks
no. Yeah. I
out
want to
the whole season.
I want to say yeah.
There you go. So you and any one of us would, and you know why we didn't give it that many sacks last year too, right?
Why?
We
Oh,
ran the fucking ball. What were we doing this year? We're passing the fucking ball. Something that we're not too sophisticated at yet because we've been struggling at quarterback. Now we got a decent young quarterback that's pretty damn good. I think he's pretty damn good this year. He's getting his ass steamrolled because our offensive coordinator doesn't want to run the ball. Remember, I kept saying, did Irby even watch any of our team's film last year to see what the hell we good at? He just said, yeah, fuck what y'all did last year. Y'all gonna do what I do this year. We bringing Kansas City to DC. We're not Kansas City. We don't have a number 15 at quarterback, the best quarterback in the world behind center. We don't have that, bro. That's common sense. If I'm an offensive coordinator, I know for a fact right now, and I'm a couch analyst just like all of us are, I know for a fact if you give me EB's playbook, I can call the goddamn game better than that, than what he's doing. That's how confident I feel. It don't make sense, bro. You're not using your talent to their strengths. Instead, y'all gonna do what I want. I'm the two-time Super Bowl guy. He can flash his rings in front of our face. We can't say anything.
Chris Paul was listed as injured last this Giants game, so I guess he was a healthy scratch or something like that. However, I would have liked to see him other than
Dog, everybody been asking for Stromberg since the season. We was scratching our head
no.
like, dog, we drafted this kid. Why is he not playing?
I'm good with Stromberg. I am good with Stromberg. He played pretty well. With the few times he got in there. But Chris Paul, again, if he was a healthy scratch, why wasn't he playing? Because Arch said they were both healthy. Paul was listed on the injury list last game. So if he was a healthy scratch, again, why was he injured? This is my issue.
Dog, CJ, I've really never seen you this frustrated, bro. As long as I knew you, I never seen you this frustrated, bro.
Because last season, I was getting there, but I'm
Cause
like,
it's Scott.
okay,
Cause it's Scott.
it's Scott Turner. We just need a new offensive coordinator, and I'm good.
We got what we wanted.
We had a Super Bowl offensive coordinator, and our offensive line got worse than last season. How the hell do that happen? I don't
Let me
know.
ask everybody a question on here as well. Do y'all think Scott scheme cover up some of the horrible offensive play due to
Scott
him
was
running the
garbage.
ball?
Scott was garbage.
You know I hated Scott. Let's not get into that. But I'm asking the question. You knew I hated Scott. You know I hate Scott. He ain't his dad. He's not his dad. He will never be his dad.
Um,
No. I'm telling you that us running the rock, helped hide a lot of that offensive line's efficiency. I guarantee you did. Because we all knew the line we had last year, they can run the ball, they'll maul you. But pass blocking, trash.
I'm ready to call Keith Ismail back.
Wow, that's crazy. Keith Ishmael, son, is he even still in the league, bro?
I don't care.
You about to wave the white flag. I can tell it right now. You're done. And you mentally checked out.
Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else would I rather have bring back? You know what?
Where did you leave the earbuds, right there? Thank you, babe.
Somebody call Ross Piersbacher back, yo.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. I know it's bad, but come on, bro. I really think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this line would be good if they run the ball. If EB has to change the scheme, I'm telling you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Greg Roman was our offensive coordinator, I don't think we have this issue. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sam won't be throwing the ball no more than 25 times. He will have one, maybe two reads. He can throw the ball and get out of his hand. He
Oh
said
God.
Ishmael is with KC. Oh man, you burnt. All right, man. All right. All right.
So sister said, "What's up?"
Hey, CJ, say hi. She said, "What's up, bro?" Man, I don't know what else to say, bro.
Oh my gosh, Telly, no. I ain't far that I ain't far that far on the defense.
Now, hey, Taylor, we're gonna have to disagree with you on that a little bit, just a
Yeah,
little bit.
I ain't fall that far on the defense, yo. I ain't fall that far from the defense, bro. I ain't there yet.
Man, Turner better than EB. Hold on, how's Turner doing with San Diego? He gotta be doing all right.
Hmm? Who?
I don't. It's like all these answers. If he's doing better than where EB is doing here with Washington, that tells you right there it had to be even a talent efficiency or something. Something I'm telling you, bro. Some of this stuff just don't make sense to me because I think Turner's with San Diego.
Let me see.
I'm
Let
sorry,
me
I think
see.
that the Los Angeles Chargers now.
No, we averaged 4.2 yards per game last. Oh no. Sorry, last season. Let's go to last season.
Sit down.
We averaged four yards per carry last season, bro.
On rushing,
Not good, but
and it's about around league average. It's around
yeah,
4 yards a pop or
yeah,
4 points.
it was 28th.
28th,
It was 28th.
and most likely Philly had the number one.
What's more defense? Preferring Turner over EB or Norwell or Turner over anyone? Turner over EB. Because Turner barely ran the ball too. Turner barely ran the ball too.
But he also got to the point when he found out that it worked. He started switching and he stuck with it.
Yeah, he ain't really stick with it. He still stuck with his guns and passed the ball a lot. But give me Norwell or Turner over anybody in this interior offensive line at this point except for Cosby. I would have been okay with you keeping Andrew Norwell on the left side, other than Sadiq Charles. I would have been okay with that until we could find out another offensive lineman. Would have been okay with you keeping Andrew Norwell if I knew it was going to be this bad.
That's the thing. No one never knew, bro. It's a new season.
Well,
We
when I
try to
say
we try to upgrade.
when
We
I
try to
wanted
upgrade.
when I wanted Chris Paul as the starter for the left guard, and they chose Sadiq Charles, I knew, I knew that was a mistake, and I hate to be right.
Like I said, bro, I always give you your props. You know your offensive lineman. I always give you your props. You know it. You
Yeah.
know it.
He was like, "Oh well, I mean, Sadiq Charles, this is year, because he been healthy all year, so he gonna come in and he gonna do real good."
He's been a
Eh.
bust. He's a bust. That was a third round pick we lost.
Survey
Move on.
says, survey says, wrong about that one, folks. So on that note, final thoughts is I don't know.
My final thought is play complimentary football.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
all I ask for. I'm gonna be
I
brutally honest with you.
I do not know.
That's all I'm asking for. Play complimentary football. If that defense gets the Eagles off the field, we got to capitalize. Plain and simple. Or we're going to have to run the rock, which we know EB's not going to do, and keep the balls off that offensive hands. Eat up clock. That's how we won last year.
Everything we need is in this locker room.
I knew that was bull crap when he said it. That's just me.
Do your job. Do your job. Those are the two signs that's in the locker room right now. But let's let them figure it out on Sunday.
Yeah, I knew you would have fired them right here on the spot. You would have came down. If you was the owner, you would have came down at halftime. Just go ahead and go. Just go ahead and go home. We're seeing we're seeing your paychecks, and we'll send it to you. Just go home.
We'll let them figure it out, y'all. We're just the coaches. They're the players. They talk to each other. We'll let them figure it out. Sound like a plan to me. Let them figure it out on Sunday, yo.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing we could do. It just be right now. My mind frame is I can't be too mad anymore. Like I said, the Giants game
Want to
and
know what I think?
that Bears game said a lot to me.
I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna end this show because I know I'm gonna get some fellas. When Ron said, "Let them figure out," let them figure out because we're just the coaches. They talk. They're the players. They talk to each other. We'll let them figure it out. I imagine him watching Gridiron Gang the night before, and the scene when they were getting blown out, and The Rock was in the office with Exhibit, and the players was in the locker room, and they was talking amongst each other, and they started getting rowdy, and they started getting hype, and The Rock told Exhibit, "Nah, don't go in there. Just listen in, and let them talk to each other." I'm like, yo,
We
that's That's what Ron got the idea and thought it would work, being 24-3 at halftime against the Bears. And what happened was they got blown out even more, folks. That's what happened. Oh my gosh. You guys have a good night. I am CJ the Hog. This is DMV the Champ Brian. Y'all ain't
oh
gotta
man,
go home,
you gotta get the
but
hell out of here.
you gotta get the hell out of here. Y'all have a good night. HTTC. We're gonna chop it up with you guys next week. We're gonna have a few special guests as well. So stay tuned on that. We'll let you guys know throughout the week as it progresses. Right? You guys have a good night. Peace out.